Welcome back, everybody. This is the U Stadium Network. We're here with the newest member of the U Stadium family. That's Glenn. He's now a Panthers mega fan, if you will. He's going to be posting exclusive content on the app. This isn't exclusive content, but you know what it is? Banger content. He and I had the idea. We're going to go through every team, all 32 of them, and pick one guy per team that we think, one new addition to that team. So not Patrick Mahomes, not Aaron Rodgers. One new player for every team that we think is going to be a difference maker on this team, whether it's offense, whether it's defense, whether it's a guy signed in free agency, a guy acquired through trade, or, one of the 259 picks in the draft. I took the AFC. Glenn took the NFC. So let's get it popping.
Back to the AFC South now.
Here we go. Jacksonville Jaguars. Mr. 2007 Heisman Trophy winner, Tim Tebow. It's actually Andre Cisco, but Tim Tebow can actually make the roster. Let's put this into perspective. He was playing minor league baseball a couple months ago, maybe a year ago. He might make an NFL roster as a tight end, and I think that's I don't want to say that's necessarily good for football because it's really an indictment on Jacksonville's tight end room more than anything. But I have a suspicion Tim Tebow is going to be an active player he's going to have a catch. I don't know if he's going to score a touchdown, but he's going to have a catch.
Tim Tebow is unquestionably making that roster, man. With Urban Meyer as the head coach, dude loves Tim Tebow. He's definitely making that roster. It's funny because I was at Panthers training camp yesterday morning, and I was talking to some guys down there, and we were talking about multiple teams, and eventually, of course, the Jaguars and Tim Tebow got brought up, and one of the guys was saying, there's no question in my mind that Tebow makes a roster. The other guy was like, no, it's a publicity stunt. He's not making it. And I was like, nah, he's making it.
It's Urban a publicity stunt for him to make it.
I don't know. I don't think it's a publicity stunt. I think it's just that Urban loves him. I think that's all it is. I think Urban just loves him.
For all the crap that Tebow got, Tebow being a crappy quarterback doesn't mean – yeah, he did win a playoff game. He had like a 90 QBR in that game too.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
he had the entire nation doing the Tebow for the longest time. So,
oh man. So, okay. I did say it was Andre Cisco. Andre Cisco is going to actually make plays in the Jacksonville defense. It's very similar to what Glenn said about Micah Parsons in the Dallas defense, that at a certain point there is so little talent that one guy is going to make the plays. Parsons in Dallas, and I have Andre Cisco making those in Jacksonville. But with Tebow is going to be a guy that I think the Jags, a lot of them grew up watching Tebow. And now I don't want to have the assumption that every Jacksonville player went to Florida or grew up in Florida. But Tebow is like an icon, a generational guy in college football that you grow up and you want to be like Tebow. It's like guys want to be like Reggie Bush. Guys wanted to be like Johnny Manziel. Like the next couple of years, you're going to have guys coming through Texas that they grew up watching Johnny football. I think Tim Tebow, more than really being a third string tight end, is going to be a locker room guy. And he's probably going to get a catch, maybe a touchdown, because Jacksonville is not going to be very good. But Tebow is going to work his tail off. He's going to be a guy that's in there. I don't know when their meetings start. I know they're really Urban Meyer has this really weird system that they have like 5-minute sessions, and like at the end of the 5-minute session there's like an alarm that goes off, so it's very structured, which is interesting to me, and I'm sure the players are super thrilled that this college coach is trying to tell them what to do. But regardless, Tebow is the ultimate professional, and there's a reason Denver won as many games as they did, because people believe in Tebow. Whether you don't believe in his arm, but Tebow believes in you, and Tebow is going to fight tooth and nail. I think Tim Tebow is if aliens were invading Earth, I think Tim Tebow is a top 2,000 person associated with the NFL that I would want. Would I want him as my quarterback? No. But would I want him like in a game of backyard football against aliens? I mean, there are worse guys.
Space Jam, but a football kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
Exactly. If Tim Tebow is like my cohort in crime in a like space Space Splits. Let's call it Space Splits.
Space Splits. I love it.
We're famous. We're going to have a Space Splits movie. It's going to star.
Let's copyright that after we finish recording.
Yeah, for sure. So if Tim Tebow is our cohort in crime in Space Splits, I'm cool with it. I think he's a football player more than a tight end. He's going to work his tail off blocking. He's going to, may catch some passes. But again, Andre Cisco is my pick. I'll throw it back to Glenn.